Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Day Video Diary. How's it going today? Today we are dressed looking like fools in trousers and t-shirt because we're going to head up to the fortress at Agadir, which is like on top of a mountain that is that overlooks like the resort, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go get some money and we're going to get a taxi, which we're semi-scared about, but it'll be fun. It's going to be fun. So yeah, we should be able to get a good view and stuff. It's relatively cool at the moment, but the clouds are high enough. So yeah, we should have a good view up there. Like I say, the only dodgy thing is this taxi. It's about like £8 just, and they take us there, wait for us, and then bring us back, and then we pay. But the taxis are a bit like old and not reliable looking. Clear as, isn't it? Wow. Look at that camel, man. And the uglier camels. Hello, you alright? That is incredible, that is. And it's so big.
Yeah, it's now big, isn't it?
Well, I would have liked to have vlogged it, but we had a tour guide. We've been robbed. But yeah, this is the fortress where there was an earthquake in 1960. Good times. It was a really good view, really high up. We're just waiting for the taxi man who's disappeared. He's just like evaporated. And a relatively significant time jump, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? We're not heading to bed yet, but we're back and we're making a cup of tea. It's after dinner, making a cup of tea. We're going to sit in bed, watch TV, read a book. It's going to be great. So, what's been going on today? We got up normal time, had some breakfast and stuff, and then we headed on out to the pool. Today, the day started off cloudy, but then it wasn't a low cloud. So we went off to the mountain thing, the fortress, to have a look at what was going on there. In Morocco in 1960, there was an earthquake, and we went to go and see what that was, and then look at the view. So we were told by the rep that it'd be 100 dirham. I keep wondering if I say dinar during this, then I apologise. I mean dirham. 100 dirham to get like a taxi man to take us up there. He'll sit and wait for us to finish and then bring us back. We were like, alright, sweet, cool. We can do that. We haven't got 100 dirham, so we'll change £20 note to put into perspective here. 10 dirham is 80 pence. So 100 dirham is £8. We're like, we'll pay £8 to go stand on top of a hill, have a look down. So we go up there, and then we got fucking just taken over completely. This guy comes over and starts telling us all about like the earthquake and all this kind of stuff, giving us information, pointing us at things, makes us stand on the edge, takes some photos of us, and then we're like, as soon as he started talking, like, you know, when someone comes up to you and talks to you, say, hey, how's it going? Yeah, you alright, mate? Yeah. And then bam, you're in it. Like, he's already talking to us, he's moving us over to places, he's teaching me words in Arabic, and then he was taking our photos, and I'm like, God damn it, this guy is going to want a tip, isn't he? Because this isn't for free, he's not being my friend here. So he showed us around, we had a look at the top, and there's like a whistle-stop tour of this top bit as well. Took our photos a load of time, and then we stood at one side and took a photo. And then this fucking guy with a fucking goat comes up and he's like, hey, you want to hold the goat? And I was like, no thank you. And he just shoved this fucking goat on me. And then we took some photos with this bloody goat. He wanted some money. We'd been robbed. We weren't happy about it, and it was a stressful time. And we like, so the guy with the goat passed us this fucking goat, took some photos with my camera. And then it was like, oh yeah, 150 dirham. 150 dirham, mate. You having a fucking laugh? Like, what are you chatting? So we was like, we don't have that much. We've got to pay for the taxi. Here's like 20 dirham, which is, what's that? 20 dirham is £1.60. And he's like, yeah, but that's like £2. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's just, well, we don't have any more, mate. We've got to pay the taxi man. And Laura came home. We came back, and Laura said, yeah, but here, that's like 6 bottles of Coke. Like, to us, £2 isn't a lot, but to you, 60 dirham or 20 dirham is. And then the tour guide wanted 100 dirham. We didn't have 100 dirham, for one, because we had to bloody pay the taxi man. I don't think he would have been impressed. So it was all in all, it was quite a stressful experience. We didn't get time to like properly look at stuff when we were there because we were being chaperoned around. But otherwise, it was an alright view. It was a good view. And to be fair, we have like some semi-decent photos of us up there as well. So that's not too bad. We then came back to the pool, sat around, read for a bit. I've been reading my book, as per usual. Still going on with it. I'm not going to finish my 6-book target for this holiday, that's for certain. Because this book is the size of 4 books put together. But I'm currently on 67%, so I've been accelerating. I did like 15%, 15%, 20%, and I'm now pushing towards 20 to 25% on this. I want to finish this book tomorrow, that's my target. It's I Am Pilgrim, and it's very, very good, but it's just too long. It shouldn't be this long, and oh man, I want to read other books, that's the problem. So, there's that. It heated up in the afternoon before we went to, came back to the room, watched the news, watched some Robot Wars, and then we went out for a meal. We didn't go for a walk tonight, so we just went and stayed in the lobby, played some cards, and now we're coming back early to have a cup of tea with this, but I haven't got a spoon to stir the sugar with, so I've just got to kind of toy with the tea bag and hope the sugar dissolves. But that's all for today. Tomorrow we're going to have another go at a beach day, because we had a go at the beach day the other day and it was a bit too cold. So we're going to have another go at beach day tomorrow because it's supposed to be hot. And yeah, that's about all for today. A bit of a mini excursion to practice for our excursion on Wednesday, which is not tomorrow but the day after. But yeah, so it's gone well. It's gone well so far. Also, we've got a new neighbour who's moved in upstairs who likes to walk around her suite. I assume her room is identical to ours, in her high heels, which is very irritating. So we're thinking of knocking or running her, just to irritate. It's one of them things where you're like, wish you had a smaller room so you couldn't walk around as much. But anyway, time for bed. I'll catch you later.